Over the past few weeks, I've covered the first 2 entries in the Super Mario Bros. Series, and today I wanted to wrap up this trilogy by talking about some hacks from Super Mario Bros. 3. Super Mario Bros. 3 and the Mystery of the Flying Fish is fairly self-explanatory, since there are tons of Cheep Cheeps in every level. The creators have come up with every single variation of using the classic fish enemy in each level, with some being more treacherous than others. All of the stages are also set to self-scroll, which makes you stay on the edge of your seat, but even with the extra challenge, it's not too difficult. In Super Wario Bros. 3, you play as Mario's overweight antagonist while going through custom stages, but I have to say that their Wario sprite is just Mario painted yellow and given slightly different ears. I know this is just a random hack, but they could have done better. Also, some of these levels are really unfair, like this one where you must wait to fall under the platform as hammers rain down upon you. It's purely chance if you get hit or not. This one is called Frank's second Mario Bros. 3 hack, which I must say is a very clever name. There's nothing done terribly here, all the stages are passable, but on the same hand it does nothing great or original that would keep me playing, so I ended up getting bored fairly quickly. Here's one I found for the All-Stars version of Mario 3 called Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back. You play as Ash Ketchum in the hunt for Mewtwo, but the thing is, I don't even think he's in the game. I played through the hack and at no point found Mewtwo anywhere, making me wonder why they chose to call it that in the first place. Super Loco Spoof 2, yeah that's what it's called, don't ask me why, is a pretty lousy hack to be honest. The level design isn't good at all, and Mario really likes doing somersaults for some reason. You're not missing out on much if you don't play it. Next up we have Super Mario Bros. Root of 3, which is just disgustingly hard. I don't usually use save states, but I had no choice because the very first stage of the game is almost impossible, and I'm not exaggerating. I sat here for such a long amount of time trying to make it a few steps into the first level. This is just one of those so difficult it's comical sort of hacks, so unless you find that interesting, I'd say skip it. Moving on, we have one of my personal favorites, which is Present Panic: A Princess Adventure. The story goes that in the Snowbite Kingdom, the evil King Koopa has stolen all the gifts, so it's up to Peach and Daisy to get back all the stolen presents. All the modified sprites look really good, and the stages are very well designed without being extremely difficult. While it's fairly short, I had a fun time playing through it. New Super Mario Bros. 3 Redemption is just overall terrible. The stage selection map looks exactly the same as the original, the levels are not very well laid out, and I'm not sure if this was only me, but some of the game's music was playing very slowly for some reason. This one's not worth your time. Mario Bros. Chaos Control is a very well-made hack, and while it has no big gimmick like many of the others, you can tell that some major time was taken in to design these levels. I can honestly say that these custom stages are just as well crafted as the original Super Mario Bros. 3. I do have to warn you though that the game is really difficult, but it never felt unfair, so if you're up for the challenge I would say give it a try. Wrapping up this video today, let's take a look at what was easily the strangest of the hacks I played, Super Carrots 3 The Veggie Adventure, where you play as a carrot trying to save the world from evil rabbits. At first I thought this was going to be a joke mod where some of the sprites were changed to produce, but to my surprise it's really fun. Ignoring the whole vegetable thing, the stages are pretty well designed and nothing's too difficult for the average player that was able to beat Super Mario Bros. 3, so I'd highly recommend this one. So there you have a few hacks from Super Mario Bros. 3 that I personally found interesting, and if you have any of your own, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. So until next time, thanks for watching.